There's a couple of potential debates which we don't agree on, so we'll touch on that, and let us know in the comment section if we've missed anyone out. Goalkeeper, there's really only 2 people up for the position. We've got Raya, Golden Glove winner, and Jordan Pickford. One of the reasons why I chose Pickford and we chose Pickford over Raya was because the amount of saves Pickford had to make. It was more like double the saves when I checked the stats. A few less clean sheets, but also you have to remember that the sides without the points deduction, they would have been mid-table comfortably. But they was under a lot of pressure this season, and he stepped up and he saved them a lot of the times.
Yeah, he did make 1 or 2 mistakes, but look, he's coming against more shots, more crosses. Yeah, the ball's being played in front of him more. So yeah, he just pips it, and Everton were good for this, weren't they? So I'm going to give it to Pickford.
He's pulled out of the bag, Pickford, to be fair to him, and what Fantastic. A season to go into the Euro 2024.
Yeah, fine form for England, and they're going to need him. And he hasn't let them down, to be fair. Yep. Yeah, defence, start right back.
So right back was a position we didn't quite agree on. So the 2 players that we've kind of whittled it down to is Ben White and Kyle Walker.
Yeah, well, obviously, 2 Arsenal fans have chose Ben White. But for me, Kyle Walker, he's been fantastic again this season. There was rumblings at the start of the year. He may be off to Bayern Munich. Pep throwing down the gauntlet to him that he can't play how he wants him to play. And he stepped up and he's took the challenge. And I think it's now 6 Premier League titles that he's won. So for me, he's still the best right back in the Premier League. And for that reason, he deserves to be in the team of the season. Ben White, he's had a fantastic year. So... Yeah, what are your thoughts on his season?
Just Ben White just goes from strength to strength for me. He came into Arsenal, big money signing. Couple of question marks, I think. He was doing well for Brighton, but I don't think he was that sort of money doing well for me. But I think this season he's just kicked on another level. He's solid. He's getting up the pitch, providing more assists now. Yeah. Banging goals in as well. So for me, he's just going from strength to strength.
Yeah, he's cool, calm and collected. You're not getting no fuss out of him. He likes to steal goalkeepers' gloves now and again on the goal line. He's for me, he's been the best right back.
Yeah. So I'm outvoted you guys, 2-1. Ben White's going in at right back.
Okay, so that's right back. 2 centre backs. We've put in the Arsenal centre backs based on the defensive season they've had. So Gabriel and Saliba. I think we all agreed on that, hands down. There was no qualms about that.
Stronger that partnership. It's like a brick wall. Conceded next to nothing compared to the Arsenal sides over the years, and that's contributed to Raya's clean sheets. So strength to strength, and hopefully next year Arsenal will get a title.
Left back.
Okay, left back. So we gave him a mention earlier. So Guardiola.
The thing that tipped it for us was his goal contributions towards the title running.
Yeah.
That played a significant part in deciding where the title went.
Yeah, got the goals, crucial time. Another Man City went out of the blue. Comes in for the title run. There we go, bish bash bosh. There's your quadruple.
Yeah, so that is our goalkeeper and back 4. And now into the midfield. 3, we're going to go for the 4-3-3. 2 out of the 3 midfielders as such kind of nailed on.
Yeah, so the 2 in the middle there, I think there's no real question about these 2. Rodri, again, scored late on, didn't he, today in the City game, and Declan Rice. I think those 2 have been... Rodri continues to do what he does. He's just an unbelievable player. He's like a quarterback, like Dan Marino, yesteryear. I don't know how he does it. He's just unbelievable. And then Declan Rice coming in for that big fee. He was brilliant at West Ham, but I think he's gone even better at Arsenal. He's scoring goals. He's box to box, assisting. Brilliant.
It's important to note as well, from our team, we're actually picking a functional football side, whereas see lots of these team of the seasons where they just shoehorn in 5 attacking midfielders just because they can't decide who's the best. So this comes up to another one of our contentious positions, which is centre attacking midfielder.
Yes, so the 2 names we've got there, we whittled it down to Cole Palmer and Kevin De Bruyne.
This is tough. This one is tough. And I'm going to give it to, I cannot not give it to him, KDB for me. He's come in and look at his assist for Oscar Bob in the Newcastle game. He's got extra special talent, hasn't he? So Palmer's had a fantastic season. Ice cold on the penalties. You know, he's been a massive, massive plus for Chelsea, and his career's obviously taken off already, but he's going to get better and better. But I just cannot leave KDB out.
So, decision.
Yeah, well, KDB, isn't it? Goes in. The front three then? So,
so we'll go on the right-hand side. The two we've, again, put down there is Bukayo Saka and Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I'm going to have a tough time here, guys, because of these both Arsenal fans. But for me, it's Mo Salah. But Saka, he is a big game player for Arsenal, isn't it? And they missed him today, even though they got the win. But thoughts on Saka?
I mean, Saka, again, was he 22, 23 now? Started his career very early at Arsenal, a teenager, and he's just, again, trajectory is just going up and up and up. He's Arsenal's main man. He's our poster boy, penalty taker. It's a bit similar to Cole Palmer, really, at Chelsea. I think they play quite similar roles there, the linchpins of those teams. So he's had a great season. Assists, goals. He can be unplayable at times.
Yeah. So we'll get to them, guys. Who's
still Saka?
Well, just touch on Salah. I mean, Salah's been a tremendous player for Liverpool. He's had a great season. Hasn't been Liverpool's best season at all, has it? And he still stood out and dragged them through the season. A Premier League great.
Okay, but you're still going Saka.
But I'm going Saka, yeah.
And you're going Saka?
Of course.
Right, okay. Well, one more deciding thing to try and sway you then.
So, yeah.
Is Saka world class?
For me, not quite.
Is Mo Salah world class?
Yes.
There you go then, guys.
Over the season.
But let us know who you pick in the comment section.
So the last two positions of the side, we've got the left-hand side. We agreed on this one. Phil Foden goes in that position. Player of the season anyway. 2 goals again today. What more can you say about this kid? He's unbelievable. 23.
Yeah.
Plays second fiddle to David Silva, although a great person to learn from in that City side. Bit part player. Could have done a Cole Palmer, maybe. Could have left, but he stayed, and he's now going to move into that KDB position when KDB moves on in terms of being City's best player.
Matt?
Yeah, I agree. Agree with that.
Yeah, no more insight.
No, just straight in.
Phil Foden goes into left wing forward.
Easy.
For us.
And then the striker position, we've got Erling Haaland, obviously.
One.
How can you not? And Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa. So this is going to be a hard debate, I think. You know, the guy scores goals, for a League Two player. I mean, doesn't get involved a lot in the game. He's an old school striker. Back to that. He's not so much of a target man, is he, in terms of that? But he's just he's a supercar. He's a supercar.
Yeah. I'm still right now, even as we're recording this, I'm still kind of on the edge of which way to go. So yeah.
Well, Haaland's heading. I've mentioned this. I think with Tony Cotti.
Yeah.
The episode. He does lack it in that department, but I know it's the style of football now. Doesn't receive many crosses, and Doku for some reason does not want to cross the ball to him when he's in a perfect position. So he could score more, in my opinion. But I'm going to have to give it to the top scorer. It's going to have to go to Haaland for me.
Mm-hmm.
He gets in, goals win games, they win the league, in he goes.
Yeah. It's tough to kind of argue that point. What about you, Steve?
Well, not the only reason, but one reason I would maybe lean to Watkins is Villa have had such a great season. It would cap off their season if their best player got into that team of the year. So can we change the formation, or we got?
You go for that? You got the deciding vote on Haaland over Watkins.
Well, it's tough because the reason why is Haaland 27 goals, but Watkins, I don't actually know how many assists Haaland's got. I don't think it's as many when I checked, but I know Watkins, 19 league goals and 13 assists, top assist scorer, so 32 goal contributions.
And probably didn't score nowhere near as many as City. So significant wise, that is significant.
If you stuck Watkins in the City squad, how many more goals would he score?
Well, yeah, exactly. True. Would Haaland do the same in the Villa team? Don't know.
Well, he's League 2 striker, isn't he? So, I think
this is tough.
Yeah.
This is tough.
It is tough. I'm going to have to go Haaland. Let us know who you'd have in your team this season.
And if you like that clip, you can catch the full episode here, and you can subscribe to the channel here.